Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. I want to see.
Oh, me? I think the idea behind One Frickin' Day, which is to get more people to do less, is really what people are responding to and loving. So, you know, we're happy to have everybody here. So many people here tonight have already given One Frickin' Day, so we're here to celebrate them and thank them as well. And we're very happy to have everyone.
Yeah, it's catchy.
I know.
I was very excited when Electra asked me to be a part of this and donate a dress because I think it's a great cause, and I went online and I read everything about it. I think the whole name of it, One Frickin' Day, is genius, and I think it's a great idea of taking fashion, which is a world of a little bit snobby, very glamorous, and connecting with something completely opposite to that and taking the benefits of it. So I think taking dresses and auctioning them off is just genius.
Do you have any ideas of what your dress might make or what you'd like it to make?
Well, I'd like it to beat all the other dresses. No, I don't know, we'll see. I have my fingers crossed that it's going to get a good prize. And I looked at the dresses today online, and I think I'm going to end up bidding on other dresses myself.
Excellent.
Really close friends with Electra and I've been listening to her and watching her work so hard with this One Frickin' Day charity, and her and Nick still had this idea that, you know, a lot of designers make us gowns for the Oscars or whatever, or a lot of models wear these beautiful gowns, but they can't wear them again. So what are you going to do with those gowns? Just leave them in the archives, or can you give them to us? We'll auction them, and there'll be somebody out there in the world that wants to spend a lot of money on the dress instead of spending it at a department store, knowing that it goes for good, and the money is going to go to building these solar panel roofing in clinics, because, you know, a lot of the developing countries, some of them in the middle of operating, the electricity goes out, and of course the patient suffers. And using the sun and the solar energy, they're able to keep the electricity going, and they've already started it. And the donation, or the proceeds from the dresses, is going to go to the solar panel.
You know, I think as New Yorkers, you get so caught up in your day-to-day and what you're doing and what your job is, you forget to do what you're supposed to be doing. People out there, you're sort of numb to, you know, the fact that there's people that are suffering on day-to-day. They don't have, you know, the running water, they don't have the food that they need. We walk into a deli here, we hail a cab, I go get a bottle of water. People can't do that. Right now in Haiti, 700 people died last week from cholera because of drinking water. 1.5 million people are displaced from homes, and we've sort of forgotten about that all within a year. You know, everyone was all about it. You know, so there's only so much one person can do, but if you don't do anything, you're not doing anything at all. So for me, this is one part of the process, and trying to help and doing what I can do, and hopefully it'll grow and get better. Thanks, bud.
Thank you so much for coming tonight. We've been working on this charity for, I don't know, it seems like forever. And to have you guys here supporting us is just so wonderful of you. So really thank you from the bottom of our hearts, seriously, every single one of you. And I just wanted to say tonight, when you go home, when you're putting your keys down before you switch on the lights, please take 7 seconds and just think about all the things in your apartment that would not work without electricity, and then apply that same thing to a clinic somewhere in the world. And that's why we're here tonight. We're here to solar electrify clinics in Haiti and Rwanda that do not have access to electricity. So thank you again for being here. And I also wanted to say a very, very huge and special thank you to Mr. Nick Steele, who's right there. This hair model behavior dress auction is Nick's idea and Nick's initiative, and he has donated 2 freaking years to the whole thing. So please give him a big hug and say thank you to Nick, because he's worked his ass off. And we thank you. We love you. And James is going to thank a lot of other people who have helped us pull this Frickin' night off tonight. So thank you, everybody, from the bottom of our heart for being here very much.